This is my first time filming myself thrifting. Come along with me to find Y2K, Coquette vibe pieces. So I'm hoping to find some cute like light pieces because I live in Florida and it is really hot here, and it's probably going to be hot for honestly like 2 or 3 more months, even though it is currently August. In terms of a little bit about me, I am 26, I live in Jacksonville, and I love the beach. That's so basic. I started thrifting with my friends in college, but I remember always loving like the idea of like finding something amazing. I think I'm gonna go to St. Augustine. It's like a little town about a 30-minute drive from me. I'm like at the very top of Florida, and this is like lower but not much. Georgia's right above Jacksonville, and then St. Augustine I feel like is like the closest like well-known town to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's huge. And then there's not a lot else around unless you go up to Georgia. And I'm about to get coffee from this local place called Le Petit. This is what I ended up getting. It's an iced white chocolate latte. I normally always start out thrifting with coffee, which probably isn't a good thing because then I end up thrifting way too long. Le Petit's so cute. I could not work up the courage to take B-roll footage. So we'll see how this goes. The drive here is probably one of the prettiest drives, I think, like in all of Florida, but that's just me being biased. But yeah, it's called A1A, it's like the scenic highway. I'm going to the St. Vincent de Paul Society thrift shop. It did rain a little on the way here, but in Florida the rain never lasts very long. And yeah, this is my fit, and I will take you guys thrifting with me. See you inside. Definitely regret not asking someone for the backstory behind these watermelons they were giving away for free. I thought this table was interesting. It looks like it belongs in a pub. Kind of crazy that it was $500 though, but it looks super sturdy and probably will last forever. If you're thinking about furnishing your home soon, you might want to consider coming to this thrift store. It does have a huge furniture section, and it actually even has more outside that I didn't film. Had to get a clip of these divas. This rack was pretty high up, so I had to move the clothing by grabbing the material instead of the hangers. This is also a good way to move maxi dresses when they're hanging up high. This top caught my eye because of the material. Wasn't sure which one of these I liked more for a second. I had to look closer and notice that the blue one had a boxier shape while the green one had more of a cinch to the waist, so I thought the green one would be more flattering on. If you're wondering if you can find designer at the thrift store, the answer is yes. It just might not always be what you're looking for. I loved this part of the store. It's more curated than the other sections, and it's called their boutique section. As you can see, there is so many things. They really do have like such a wide selection. I went straight for the shoes, obviously. I loved both of these heels, but they were too big for me. I tend not to buy shoes to resell unless they are close to my size. One big thing I look for in shoes is the leather and if there's any cracking. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this. This rack was absolute beaded heaven. Also, this trench coat is insane. This top gave me Palm Beach vibes in the best way. I loved the combination of colors. It was a bit too pricey for me though. I decided to pass on it. Let's get into it. thrift haul. First thing is this skirt. It is by No Boundaries, and I love how the buttons kind of form like a built-in belt. So cute. And doesn't have any pockets on the back, but it is like faded. I will probably be putting this on my Depop. I also found, yeah, so I was talking about this piece. It is the faded camo print, short sleeved baby tee. Love it. It is by Social Culture, 100% cotton, so definitely like good quality, not too thick that it's not breathable. These are all things you can be kind of looking for depending on, you know, what you want to get during your thrift trip. I think it's really cute, and I don't know if I'll keep it or not, but I kind of want to. And then last thing are these striped shorts. I know these were really popular as well for a while. I don't know if they still are, but I never really hopped on that trend, and it actually really does fit where I live on the coast. It has kind of like a coastal vibe, so I ended up getting it. It is by Urban Renewal. My camera died again, so sorry. Just trying to get this set up correctly. These are the shorts that I was showing you earlier. They have the cute little tiny white buttons on the front, right there. I love the pattern. I don't think they have pockets. On like a hot day in Florida, I could probably wear this with like spaghetti strap cami. I think that would be pretty cute, and then maybe accessorize. I don't know if I exactly followed the trend I had set for myself. I ended up not getting the green satin top because it was missing like the belt around the waist, which I actually think does make a big difference. In the future, maybe I will upcycle it and add it, but I don't actually know where to get that. So I guess I could just like substitute with random fabric I have laying around. And the animal print top ended up having shoulder pads. Nothing against shoulder pads, but I just didn't think that it was the style I was going for on this thrift trip, because I'm going for more of like a Y2K look, and that is I think typical of the 80s. And the top was like pretty lightweight elsewhere, so I don't know if it would have worked, if it needed like a jacket over it. Honestly, I need to get better about like styling shoulder pads. I'm not the best at it. I have a friend that's really good at it. That is like a talent in itself. So I might go to one more thrift store, so there may be more hauls in the future of this video, but if not,